So there are 4 words that get said on YouTube a lot. In fact, I would venture to guess that you've probably heard this in almost every YouTube video that you have ever seen. Again, it's 4 words. Can you guess it? Do you think you've got it? Drum roll, please. The answer is link in the description. So with just about any type of YouTube video, and particularly of the variety that I create, which are more like tutorials or walkthroughs or guides that help you learn more about a particular piece of software or about an app I'm building or something of that variety, it's going to be really important for you to take full advantage of that video content to have links that help you put it into practice. So for example, if there's a particular app I'm showing you how to use, it makes sense that there's going to be a link in the description where you can click to access that particular app. However, what commonly happens on YouTube is a lot of people use it as a search engine, and so they'll type into YouTube something that they are looking for a guide or a walkthrough on how to perform. And so many times, if you are a content creator on YouTube, the first video that they see of yours isn't necessarily going to be the first video that you ever created, nor will it be the last video that you've created. It will probably fall somewhere in between, and it will obviously be relevant to what it is that they are searching for. However, one of the advantages to having that link in the description functionality of YouTube is that not only can you show links that are relevant to that video, but you can add a whole bunch of other links that might be useful or relevant to that person searching. For example, if they really liked that video and you have an online course that you offer on the same subject or on a similar subject, it wouldn't necessarily make sense to highlight that in every single video and to tell them about that online course. What you could do instead is put it among your kind of global list of links. So things like your Twitter, your Facebook, your TikTok, your Instagram, and then some of your products, links to your website, things like that you'd want to include in every description, but not necessarily tell them about, so that they can find out more about you, purchase your products, and you can just help them better. So this is great, and it is good practice that a lot of YouTubers do, myself included. One of the problems, however, particularly if you're creating content on YouTube pretty regularly, which a lot of us are, is what happens when you reach video number like 52 and you have had this long selection of links. However, you come out with a brand new online course or a new product that you're going to add to those links in the description, primarily the global ones. The difficulty, of course, is that you now have 52 videos that do not have that link in the description. So now you have the fun task of going back through 52 or even more videos and updating individually every single one of those video descriptions to include that link. So when I'm faced with an issue like this, there's pretty much 2 different outcomes that could take place, at least for me personally. That is, 1, I'm going to go and find a piece of software or service or solution, create a tutorial, and show it to you. Or number 2, which is that I won't find it, at least not one that I like, and so I'll make it. And so that's what this video is all about, and it's a service that I'm going to be calling TubeLinks. So without any further delay, let's take a quick look and I'll give you a tour. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've set up kind of a sample profile with somebody by the name of Phil Connors. If you're a fan of Groundhog Day, you'll probably well know who Phil Connors is. But in essence, what TubeLinks enables you to do is to create an organized, category-specific list of links. So by default, you'll have what would be considered your main links, kind of your homepage, your bread and butter, all of the main things that you want people to be able to see. Then you're going to be able to create these little categories where you'll be able to organize different types of links that people can navigate through. And then of course, a search feature where they can search through all of your links very easily. So let's say that I'm building this list of my favorite camera gear. People ask me all the time on my YouTube videos, what lens are you using? What light are you using? What camera is that? If I create a tab here in TubeLinks, they can access this page and see all of my camera gear at one glance. So just to kind of see this in practice, let's go ahead and click Add New Link. So let's say it's this nice Sigma 24 millimeter. I'm just grabbing the raw link, but obviously what you could do, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the link here. If you were to, for example, be grabbing an affiliate link from Amazon, you'd want to make sure you're not just getting the raw URL, but you are in fact getting your affiliate link so that you get commission on those. So again, for your affiliate links, for your partnerships, for your products, everything in between. Then we get to select a category, which by default will be main links, which is kind of your home page of links. But I've already created a second category by the name of camera gear. So I'm going to select that. Then I've got this checkbox that will auto-generate an image to go alongside that if there's one available. Say this is my favorite lens. There we go. And then click make it so. Okay, so there we go. We see that it has now added this second lens in here, and we can continue building. Let's go ahead and add another link in here so we can kind of see some more functionality. Let's say that my favorite Mac apps. Or let's go ahead and say, give it a URL, and let's go ahead and create a new category. We'll go ahead and allow it to auto-generate an image if there's one available. And no, this is not sponsored by Setapp, I just like using it, so click make it so. And there we go. We see that it's made a third category for us, and it has added a great Mac app to that particular category, pulled in an image, and done everything that we have needed to. So as you can see, somebody can navigate pretty easily between all of these different items. Then they can go ahead and click the search. So again, if somebody's just like, what lens is he using? I can just start typing lens, and then you're going to be able to see that pop up instantly. So pretty self-explanatory as far as the links go. Again, one of the nice things about this, and what's so much different than all the ton of link services that exist out there today, is that this one has categories so that you're going to be able to organize and collect different links for various uses, particularly if you're going to be getting past like 5 links. Having categories is going to be a great way to make it easier for people to find what you're after. Plus the search feature, again, never seen it anywhere before. Seems like a no-brainer, but the idea is just to make it so much simpler for people to access the links that you want them to. Okay, but beyond this, we have up here in the top right-hand corner the ability for people to go in and to update their profile. So I've already filled all this in, so there's where the name's going to be, the bio shows up here, and then you can start adding various links. So you want to add your TikTok, we can go ahead and add that in there, and then click save. And there we go, we see that it has been updated and it automatically added that link. So it's going to add all of our social profiles, along with our bio, and then our name. Okay, so these are going to work great for our global links, right? So obviously we're going to have a lot more links than this by the time we're done. But what about our video specific links? So there's a solution for that as well. Let's go back to one of my older videos, and we'll see that we have a number of links that are specific to this video. So rather than having this mess of links that could be outdated and I have to remember to check regularly, what I could do is use TubeLinks instead. So we don't want to necessarily add like, camera live to my global list of links, because that's kind of annoying, because it's only relevant to a single video. So let's go ahead and pop back in here. We'll say this is cam link. Give it the link, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a video specific link. And to do that, what we wanna do is just grab this nice little share URL that is specific to this video, and we're just gonna paste that in here. So this is the YouTube link to the video that I want this link to be specific to. I know that's a little confusing, but it'll make more sense here in a second. So we'll say this is the cool software, or whatever I would say, and then we'll click make it so. And now we'll see that it has created a new page for us that displays the video, and then off to the right, all of the links that are specific to that video. Then if we scroll down a little bit farther, then it shows all of our global links. So they can see at a glance, not only the links that are specific to this video, but also the ones that are, like I said, global as well. They can even sit here and watch the video. So if people want to watch the video and they've only maybe watched partway through, they can. Or if they just want to know what links these pertain to, which specific video these are linked to, they can see it. And then it shows up here at the top, it shows the nice little bio area along with the social links and everything in between. It's also a nice little share link, which you can use yourself as a creator, or you can also share this on social or allow somebody else to share these links as well. So let's keep going. Let's go ahead and add cam twist in here as well. There we go. Make sure we paste back in there that YouTube link. Give it a nice description and click go. And there we go. We see that it has now gone in here and it has added both items. And again, you can add as many links as you want. Now, the cool thing is that rather than having this really annoying list of links inside my description, now what I can do is grab that link I mentioned earlier and replace it with this single link. So all these can be replaced right here. And the cool thing now is that rather than having to dig through all of my individual video descriptions, if for whatever reason one of these links ever break, I can manage them right here within TubeLinks. All I would have to do is jump up into the settings, go to video specific links, and then I would see a nice list of all of the video links that I've created, and I can change them all right here within this particular site. So beyond just having the video specific links, the nice thing is that you'd be able to just copy tubelinks.is or .io/your username, and then rather than having all of these links, I can simply replace every single one of these with one single link, and I'm off and running. So, or if I wanted to, if you wanted to make it a little bit more broken down, rather than just sending everybody to your quote unquote main links, what you can also do is pick a specific category, and each category has its own link. So you can actually send somebody to TubeLinks. It will be IO, but just for the sake of this example, it's .dev, but tubelinks.io/your username/an ID, and that is going to be specific to one category. So if you want to, you can do what I've done in some of my newer videos, and you can instead replace all of those links with individual categories. So resources from me is going to link to my main profile. My favorite Mac apps are going to link to this. Video gear I use to this, video playlists here. So you've replaced all of those links with a nice collection of categories. And if you wanted to, again, you wouldn't even have to do that. You could just replace it with a single link, and that would be to your TubeLinks profile page. And as you can see, there's also a link right here that will take people just to the links that are specific to that video. And there we go. We see that it's got those links and then all my other links next to that. So beyond just the capability to create links, both video specific and otherwise, there's a number of customization options I've got built in here as always. We've also got some basic analytics. So of course this is a new test account, which is for development only, but it's going to list out impressions, unique visitors, and then clicks. And it's also going to order, it's going to show the top 10 most popular or clicked on links that you have amongst all your other ones, so you can kind of get a glimpse of what people are interested in. Then beyond that, we already took a look at video specific links, but you can also edit your categories. So if you want to make sure that, you change a name or something like that, you can do that very easily. And beyond managing your categories, you can also change the appearance. So there's a number of different themes. I've changed it to a dark theme with a sunset color. But if I wanted to, I could change this maybe to clover. And then I can change this from dark mode to light mode. And then as you can see, it all changes to fit your personality as well as to fit the brand that kind of matches who you are. And then we already took a look at the profile, but this is where you're going to be able to jump in here and make any of the changes to adding all your social profiles, your bio, and everything in between. So then one of the drawbacks, of course, that I'm going to have to overcome myself, even if we were going to be implementing something like TubeLinks, is that I'm still gonna have to go back through a lot of my older videos and replace them with all my TubeLinks links. But the cool thing is that now I don't have to go through and dig through tons of video descriptions. I can just make quick tweaks and changes right there within TubeLinks and just make that not only easier for me as the creator, but for everybody who wants to, you guessed it, click the link in the description. And speaking of clicking the link in the description, I do not quite have this available for public use yet. However, if you would like to be among the first to receive an invitation to the beta of TubeLinks, be sure to click the link in the description. You can also go to tubelinks.io/Thomas if you'd like to take a look at my profile, so it gives you a little bit of an idea of how it looks and how it feels, and if it's something you might want to use once it officially goes live for beta. So as always, I just kind of like to share things that I'm working on with you, as well as things that hopefully can make your life easier. So as always, if you found this video useful or interesting, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.